Welcome, VRChat's Mobians and Mortals. This is Silver the Hedgehog.exe, and today we are going to be reacting to Shadina and Brandy bond during dinner time in VRChat. So without further ado, let's get into this.
There we go.
Oh, that looks
How are you
good.
feeling? As best as I can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
We all understand how you feel.
I'm sorry I wasn't there for that whole get together. I've been having to help out Multi as well. So I know, I understand. At least thankfully Amy was there. Yeah. I don't know what we do without her.
Yeah, and Amy, and then our Rosie came.
And plus I may have to do a little bit of repairs because, yeah, I haven't really been speaking much on the phone, and that made Rosie panic. Oh, God. I'm sorry about that. That's just not okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least she was actually worried about me. Yeah, that's a plus. That's a plus
That's
for sure.
definitely a plus for sure.
I know that it's been, what, a few weeks now? 1 or 2, give or take?
Yes, it has been a few weeks.
But
I'm still searching for that asshole.
Currently being made right now. Funeral arrangements. That's good. Yeah, I don't know if Multi and I are gonna go, sadly. I think it might be too much for him. I know. But
And I understand
I want to
that.
make sure at least you guys are at least aware, so in case you guys do change your mind. I appreciate it. I just didn't.
We all appreciate it.
I just don't want his name to be in vain.
Yeah.
I just want him to at least be able to go with a good name is all. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And I know it's gonna be difficult, but at some point the pain will stop and it'll all just be a nice memory.
A nice memory?
I mean, with how long Bloom and I have been together, be a very long memory. Yeah.
Time heals all wounds, but this is definitely a deep wound for everybody involved.
We gotta start thinking about the good times we've had with him, you know?
You had a lot of good times with him, honestly.
On top of it, too, pretty much G1's putting me back to work. Already? I need a little more bereavement. Yeah, well, I requested it, actually.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, figure at least
She needs to keep her mind off of the situation.
Keep her mind at ease. Plus, also, I got a new team that I need to work with, too.
Yeah.
Oh? You didn't tell me that. Who's your new team? Oh, well, it's because it happens about a few days before before the news happened. Oh, yeah. No use thinking about that when, you know.
Yeah.
So who is it? I'm curious. We call ourselves Team Unison. It's myself.
I've seen
my
a
brother
video
Alex,
of that. Well, I've seen
and
like a thumbnail of that.
all I could say is that Multi-Shadow might kick my ass for this, but it's a shadow android.
Wait, so the one that you told me about when I went to your house?
Yeah, that same one.
Turned out it turned out that not all shadow androids are built the same way, and
Well, of course we all know that.
Actually acts more like a shadow, and he has a good heart. Like literally a good heart. And
honestly, he's better than Simp. That's for sure.
He's been built really well because he could be easily mistaken for an organic.
Whoa.
Yep.
Huh.
And
well, at least I got taken care of, because I know you were really worried and tired looking around all over the place for him, so...
But, on the bright side, though...
Everything looks like it's turning out well.
At least he's actually been very caring, and... At first, when I managed to finally find him, it was really... let's just say he and I didn't get on the right foot, but... After
first impressions,
and also after discovering that pretty much he wasn't the android that has been causing problems, even though he was the same android that had been imprisoned, he's an alright guy, and
so he kind of got the Sonic meat shadow treatment. When Sonic got confused for a shadow and then sent to prison.
I mean, if there was a ramen theft, then maybe I could have him arrested for that, but nah, he's cool.
The ramen theft.
Well, that's good then. Well, I hope the mission goes well, and just, come home safe, okay?
I'm just waiting to see where the hell Multiverse Sonic appears.
Yeah, so at least there's that, but yeah, at least those two are at least in the loop on what's going on, and they're helping out with funeral arrangements and costs.
Oh gosh. Were you able to get a refund off of all the wedding stuff?
As much as I could. Thankfully, a good portion of the caterers gave me 100% since they have heard the news about what happened.
Oh, well that's good at least. Oh, goodness. Well, nothing much you can do than just sit back and try to relax as much as you can.
Yeah, pretty much.
At least try to. But
yeah.
Right now, I'm just trying to do what I can to take my mind off of what happened. But kind of hard to do so.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's gonna take a while because this is a pretty deep
wound. What if we hung out tonight?
Yeah, we can do that.
Just you and me. You watch a movie, get more snacks.
Oh yeah.
This is probably going to...
Yeah, probably should be able to at
least... I don't want to even bring that up.
That's... Trust me. Honestly,
no time to try to be funny.
What's going on? I haven't really... Apparently everybody's worried that I haven't been eating as much, let alone sleeping as much either.
I hope you have been, at the very least, taking care of yourself as best you could.
Yeah, I can kind of see why you're looking a little pale.
Yeah.
And trust me, you should have seen how Eclipse tried to shove a rice ball into my mouth when I told him I wasn't hungry. He was like, "No, sister, you're going to eat."
Oh yeah, that did happen. I remember that.
Well, good thing I
remember seeing that.
Yeah, this stuff is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of helped get my appetite back.
I like something warm to eat.
Especially with how the weather has been.
Yeah, it's been really cold.
I wish I could actually feel cold.
Just so you know, even with
I'm
Bloom
kidding.
being gone, I still really want you to be, the ant.
Mm-hmm. I figure at least that's what Bloom Sonic would want too, and it's what I want. And although we lost someone, I'm not gonna abandon you or Multi or the baby.
Good. At the very least, you still have something to look forward to.
I really appreciate that.
Yep. Yeah, don't worry, little one. Auntie Shasha's not leaving.
Yeah, I'm sure he heard that.
Oh, goodness.
If he starts kicking his mom's
I've been moving
stomach.
around a lot recently, actually.
Oh, dang.
Speaking of, it looks like the baby has been moving.
Must be a fast grower.
Yeah. Well, I learned that, lichen babies, takes about 6 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, that explains a lot.
Yeah, we still don't know what it is, though.
Oh, if it's a boy or girl?
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Oh, we'll definitely be seeing it soon. Sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, goodness. It's, God. How did you feel when, you became an aunt to AK?
Well, honestly, it came out as a surprise, because, well, Eclipse, like I said, is not from this universe. The Eclipse I knew obviously was a gender bent. She goes by the name Eclipse San, and she's a total bitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's just say that if Eclipse was like Eclipse San, then I would assume that Shadow and Eclipse would always be butting heads, and
that sounds about right, honestly.
Trying to take out Shadow because apparently he was created to be the, from this quote I heard, the ultimate answer to the ultimate problem.
Yeah, the ultimate answer to the ultimate bullshit.
When he first came here, that was his goal, but then he met other Mobians and realized that the planet's not worth destroying if we could be able to get along with others. And when I first met him, pretty much he knew I was a shadow. And, well, instead of attacking me, he ended up talking with me some more, and
which is
kind of felt like that sibling bond with him. And when he and I were hanging out one day, all of a sudden, his daughter, AK, had popped at my door, and he was all confused and worried that she's learning chaos control a little too soon.
Oh, that's adorable.
I just assumed you were there from when she was super small. That's why I figured, I'd ask that question.
That's like me freaking out over me being in a car.
He does have another Darkling child.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's called Mornstar. He's the newborn. But let's just say Eclipse and his wife, they actually use cloning to try to be able to create children between the two of them. And from what I know, AK, just like with Mornstar, was actually born from an egg.
Interesting. That's definitely one way to do it.
Easier than what I'm going through.
But it's a little
say that
interesting.
Pretty much when Eclipse and I first met, it was before Mornstar was born. But yeah, when I saw him, he looked so adorable. But he's definitely different than regular babies.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, let's just say when he cries or he makes noises, he chirps. Yeah. And
that's absolutely adorable. I love it.
That when I first held him, it was so adorable, and I was trying to keep myself from wanting to squish him because of how small he was. And then he bit my hand.
Yeah, right. Yep. That sounds about right. Well, you know, I can't help but be worried. I've never really done anything like this before, obviously.
Right. This is definitely something new for you.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be a good mom or not.
You'll be a fine mother.
Mom, Brandy.
Don't sell yourself short, child.
For one, you're a badass, obviously. Two, you're really sweet, and three, you don't judge people by their past.
The girl is sweet, alright?
And plus, you
Like
also have a good
sugary
heart
sweet
too,
is actually kind of...
Multi's a lucky guy to have a girl like you.
I'm sure. I can definitely agree to that.
It means a lot to me. Well, let's get out of here.
That boy.
There's more things for us to do. And we just gotta go relax, okay?
That's a good idea. Wait,
That's a
now
great
I'm thinking
idea.
about ramen earlier. I'm craving it now. Oh my god. Thanks, Shadow. Thank you.
Well, let's go get some more.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. My pantry's already starting to run low anyways.
Shopping time.
Woo!
Oh, great. That's exactly what we need.
Stand up, because my chair has been so squeaky. I don't want to make any weird noises. You know what? Screw it. I'll stand up. Hold on. Nothing wrong with me standing. I also gotta get my little recording sign on my door.
Yep. Let me grab the chopsticks. That way at least it looks a little more...
Looks like you're doing something.
Yeah, it looks like I'm doing something when we start. There we go. At least thankfully they're equipable so I don't hurt my finger.
Yeah. Also, if you scoot forward, you can actually like grab stuff out of the pot.
I know.
And it's always random every time. Oh, now I'm sitting on accident.
There we go. Making sure. Yep. Oh well, gotta have my leafy greens. Nom. Oh, wait, no, I did not ask to drop. Yeah. Stupid. And also, plus I also hit record here too, so we got a little blooper.
Hey!
Hey!
Alright, folks, this is how you get food. You get into the table, you take your chops, and go, ugh. And then you're gonna leave. I was hoping for something a little more dramatic than a fucking piece of leaf. There we go. Mushrooms.
Oh no, Brandy's getting high. I mean, what?
Eat it. What?
What?
Whoa, this isn't good for the baby.
It's like, wait a minute, this is an actual... Wait, what kind of mushrooms are these?
Wow.
And I just woke up my cat.
Meow. Meow.
I am so glad that I get to see Shadina actually interacting with more of her friends now, and that she has to go through all this and stuff like that. And I'm glad that she's at the very least taking it one step at a time. I'm not too okay with the fact that she's trying to like distract herself with more and more work, but at the same time, I do understand her reasoning for this. And it's not like she's going to be doing this alone. She has an entire team with her, which is very, very good. So I have to begrudgingly accept this, and I'm glad at the fact that at the very least Brandy is here for her. And we learned a little bit more about Brandy's pregnancy, the fact that she's going to be 6 months in before when the baby is actually ready, which is something I should have realized, honestly. It makes the most sense, all things considered. The fact that she is a lichen, a canine, so that makes way more sense than I was thinking she was going to go with the whole 9 months thing, 8 months, 9 months thing, but apparently not, which is a good thing. The development is definitely good. And we learned a bit more about what has been a little bit more about the other shadow, the shadow android and stuff like that, at least from Shadina's side of the whole story, which is good. I still haven't gotten a chance to actually look at all that, but I'm definitely going to get there as soon as I possibly can. But that's not the here nor there. The most important thing is the fact that Brandy and Shadina look like they are both getting along well, and it looks like Shadina is slowly but surely, very slowly but surely getting back to herself and back on her feet. As she states, Boom Sonic wouldn't want her to mope longer than is necessary for her and would like for her to move on, but she can only move at her own pace, and that is something that we all know is true. God. But yeah, so this was a thoroughly enjoyable episode. Just seeing the two girls together is honestly, I can say, free serotonin, and I'm just glad that everything at the moment has chilled out, although we still don't know what Multi's doing at the moment, and that is worrying. That is so worrying after all that whole situation with the Guardians. It is very worrying, but he'll eventually turn up. We know that he will, so there's nothing to worry about at the moment. Just gotta be ready for when Multi does turn up. Anyways, this has been Silver.exe. I hope you guys enjoyed my live reaction, and I'll be seeing all of you next time.